So you've got your hybrids picked out, the placement, the positioning. Your next big decision is population. I'm going to talk about three distinct areas you can go to get that population for your specific field. The first one is what I call the easy button. Go to Climate Pro, enroll in the auto script, plug in your hybrid, use past yield information, and it will automatically auto script a population recommendation based on your specific zones in that field. That's the easy way. The other two I'm going to talk about that you may not be as familiar with, and I'll walk you through those steps now. aganytime.com. This is DeKalb Asgro's agronomy website. When you open up the site, up at the tab, there's a tab up at the top called My Seed. We're going to select that. This takes us to a page up at the top is where you can find some local recommendations. You plug in your zip code and the crop. What we're more interested in for today is the Optimize My Seed Planting Rate. We're going to go ahead and... So I've got my iPad open here, the Optimize My Seed Planting Rate tool. First we need to select that zip code, and that's important because it's going to pull localized regional research that we've done, all triple replicated multi-year out of our gen results, where we plant 24 to 48,000 across a lot of different environments. Plug in our grain price. For this exercise, I'm going to use 62.78 rib. Plug in our seed cost and our yield environment, and we hit that calculate yield curve. And this gives us the economic planting rate curve. These are planting rates, not final stands. And this is what I want to point down to the bottom here. So we actually hit our highest yield in a 200 bushel environment with this product at 43,000. That is not the yield that we are, or that's not the population we're recommending, but it is interesting to note where that, where we hit the highest yield. This is the number we're really looking at, is where did we hit the most economic optimum planting rate, which is 36,000. Now, this particular graph only takes into account the inputs that you used up here, which is grain price, yield environment, seed cost. It does not take into account things like standability, harvest timing, planting date. Your Asgro DeKalb dealer has access to customized local guides which take into account some of these agronomics, such as standability and planting date. For instance, that 200 bushel environment of 62.78 is going to look different if we've got it planted in early April versus if we happen to plant it into late May and we are on a field that's going to experience more heat and drought. So make sure you contact your Asgro DeKalb dealer about obtaining some of these customized local guides specifically for your farm and your operation.